Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and yesterday I started this new piece here, okay? So I put it all together and I've actually stitched all these parts round. Last night I stitched all these edges and then I stitched around the outside of it so it's, you know, got a good comfortable, it's going to stay there, righto. Okay, so it looks a little bit puckery there, but it's not. And if it does be, I just snip the edge, you know, and that'll fix it. Well, it is puckery, but I can just fix that, okay? Now, so it's going to be hot here today, but it's nice. I've been up since 6:30. It's 9 o'clock now. I haven't done anything yet. So yesterday I had an idea that what I wanted to put on here, but then I realised I'd actually done this sort of thing on here, but not. This is different. This has got I'm saying this is different because it's got a floral background. And I did want to use the appliques on here, you know, a bit different, you know, so, you know, if you think that's a good idea, we'll see how we go, okay? So I have these ones already cut out, so I'm not going to be cutting out anymore because I really don't think I need to do that. I have plenty, right? So I want to decide what exactly I'm going to put on here. But you know me, I'll probably go along a bit at a time and do it as it goes. Right, so I'll definitely want some leaves. And I think I'm going to use the felt pieces. There's other pieces here cut out as well, but of the fabric and that. But I want to use the felt, I think, because I need it to be a little bit dimensional. That's the idea that I was looking for anyway. And then I'll stitch over it, then I'm going to fill it in a bit more and it'll be just, you know, a different crazy patchwork sort of thingy, I guess, or whatever. It's just something that I feel like I wanted to do. So anyway, let's see what else we've got in here. I've got some purple ones. Really purple, aren't they? There's a mauve colour one here. Now these could very well act as a flower or something, couldn't they? Be a flower, I think, maybe. Let's see if we can put them together like this. And then stitch that. That could be a flower. Maybe I'll do the pointy end down that way like that. So it sort of looks like, well, whatever, a tulipy thing. If I put it there, it's going to be in the seam, isn't it? Maybe not. Won't matter if I put it up a bit. It doesn't matter if I cover up some of my other stitches, does it? They're just sort of joining things together. So that might work. I like this. This is bright, isn't it? Won't be see lots with that, won't we? That's a good colour. What else have I got in here? I've got a box full of bits and now I'm mucking them up so they're all over the place. But you know, what else are you going to do? You're going to have to fish them out somewhere, don't we? Get them out somehow. We have to look, so we're going to have to just do this. Now that's the only, although this is nice, I do like that. I do like that one. I do like that idea. Even though it is different colour. I don't know if I've got anything cut out. Sort of squares. I think I've got anything more orange. Oh, that one. There's an orange one, and here's an orange bit. I don't want exactly the same things. I want different things. Let's have a look and see what it's going to go on here like and just see what sort of ideas we got. Okay, so you know, when you have ideas in your brain, it's good to sort them out and get them out there. I think it needs to go a bit closer together, these things, don't they? They need to be a bit overlapping even. Look, right, maybe, because they would do like that if there was a bud. That was a bud coming down out of that. There was. Do we need green around it? Maybe that makes more sense. But that doesn't have to make sense, does it? If it's your piece of stuff, it does not have to make sense. I don't think. We're thinking about this, okay? Just because I'm quiet doesn't mean that I'm not thinking. Does not mean that I'm not thinking about what to do with that. Okay. So we have a nice brown, that's a nice one. Okay, so these two are the same. Let's cut that bit in off the end. It might be a little bit too big. That piece might be a little bit too big. Okay. Right. Okay. Good. Think I like it? Yes. I do. I've got a nice pink one here. Okay, so let's get a needle and thread and start on this now. I'm going to get onto it. I'll just use this to start with to put down the middle bit. I might take a... So this is actually going to be the idea of the middle of the flower, okay? That's what that is. I'm going to put it here so it's not going to be over the top of too much of the... Around that way. Alright. For some reason I'm not liking where I've got it there. What about up here? Is this bit in the middle too big? Is that why that's not working for us? Is that too big? Plus there should be another piece in underneath that, shouldn't there? If you look at the flower, that's what you'd see, wouldn't you? There'd be another bit that goes in underneath there, coming down the middle. Okay. Right. So we need more leaves. More leaves. I'm going to fling them everywhere now. Just flinging them about. I bet you haven't got one that colour. I cannot stop to do this because I'll never get back to it if I do. Right. That's fancy. Is it too big? Alright, I'll get it in a minute. I just thought this was going to be a good idea. And it could still work. If I just get this. Okay. So that's not bad, is it? That should work. And I'm going to leave that there for the stem. Okay. Righto. So I'll put this piece on. I better turn back that way. No, put it back where it was. Righto, let's put this piece on first to start with and see what we got then, okay? So, I'm going to do a blanket stitch around the outside of this. I do want to thread a bead on as I go though. Ah, did you figure that out too? Nobody? I've got some really good gold ones there that I'm looking at putting in. And I've got to think if it's got to go through there. It's got to be able to go through the hole. Doesn't it? Excuse me, leaning across here. Oops. The thread in that's got to go through this hole. In here. Oops. I put things in front of me so I can reach them, but... Okay, that'll work. I don't want it up that high though, do I? because them other pieces got to come over the top of it. So what should I do? I should take that off and just stitch around a bit first. See how far this is going to come over. Now I've got a needle that is thicker than my thread, so it makes a nice hole for that to go through. And you've got to be able to thread it too, so that helps. I hope I haven't made a bad decision by turning that up the other way, because I really didn't want to. I might come back around here and put the beads on in a minute. See what I'm going to put the beads and the stem and that sort of thing. Just go down in there, come up, make sure your thread's under your needle. Now I have a few layers here because I've got the felt on the back, and that's okay, but you don't have to really go through them all. Just make sure you catch that on this green bit here. Okay, that'll work. Surely will. Yeah, this might have been a wrong idea. Turn that round, but it's too late now because I'm not pulling this undone. I'm just not going to. One of you lovely ladies said to me that you liked this, and that you wouldn't believe I pulled it undone. Oh well, then I pulled it undone with the yellow bit, but it was too heavy, the thread. I think I fixed it now. That looks okay. I could say good day to Sheila. I don't know, Sheila, you left me a nice comment. Kim, Teresa always leaves me a nice comment. I'm trying to read this upside down. Barbara leaves me a nice comment. Some of the nice ladies that comment on my videos. I say g'day. How yous going? I'm good. I haven't been sleeping through the day for the last couple of days, and I've been sleeping a lot better for night time. So that's a good idea. So yeah, it's a good idea that I did that, isn't it? Because it just makes me so tired and irritable. I can't get anything done properly. I'm looking at this and thinking I might eliminate those two pieces at the top. I don't know yet. And just turn these pieces into like little accent points on each square or something, on each piece. Because it could turn out to be a lot on here. Okay, so I'll go back down in there. Oh, I think I might leave that like it. I like that. I do. I don't think I'll put the side bits on it. I might do, if I had a bit smaller pieces, I would. I'll cut out some. I might cut out some small bits to make a flower. Got scissors here everywhere, but where? Under this. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that because I'm going to decorate it. Put another one in the centre. I've done that before too, but it's okay. I've not put it on Crazy Patch. I'm saying that. I'm not putting it on Crazy Patchwork because I'm just going to do, and because I just realised that I have all this too in here. Look at this. Oh dear. Don't you think this is going to have to go in here too, these bits? Some of them are. They're just going to have to. There's nothing else for it. They're going to have to go on here, aren't they? And they're beautiful. I'll be putting some of those on. I will. And hearts, little hearts and the butterflies. So, I might at least leave one sitting there, and that will help me to remember, do you think? Now, where's me? I haven't got many of those left here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. I'm falling back into the routine of other the things that I do all the time, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Because, you know, it's me work and I feel like I can just want to do what I want to do. whatever works for me easiest is best. I think putting that on there might be, because this is not pointy anymore. I should have done it around that way. Look, I mucked it up. I guess it won't matter if it's facing that way. And then I've got string. Of course I've got string, all sorts of stuff. I can go around on it. So this has been done before on this piece I got over here. I don't know. If I want to do this, I suppose I could. So I went for the really bright one. Yep, that definitely looks better, the really bright one. Okay. I'll let it face up that way. It's okay, we'll sort this out. We'll get something happening here in a minute. And you'll be pleased to hear it, won't you? Because there's a lot of thicknesses now you've got there to put through, but it still will go. I can still do that. It's covering over a lot of me purple. Let's get a little tiny bit more out. You know how something's just not quite what you envisioned? How about that? No, it's too dark. Oh dear. It's the same colour. I'm sorry everybody if this is too much and you have to switch it off. I hope you don't. But then again you could have to, because it could be, like I said, too much for you. These bits. And I've got these bits. So I could cut out something in the shape that I wanted, couldn't I? From something in here. If I've got the right thing. I can't get down my skin and cut it because it's up there. And I really would have to go and find everything to use with it. I don't fancy doing that today. Well, I can't say that I like it on there. I want to leave it like it is. I'm going to leave that bit like, well, I'm not going to leave it like it is, but I'm going to do something with it, of course, but it won't be. Righto. I'll have needle and cotton. It's not too thick. This is the one I had. No, that's not going to go through there. Is this the one I had? Yep, it went through. But I need a thinner one. I need a thinner thread. Gee, this time's fairly going quick on me. Hope I'm not fiddling too much. Oh dear. Anyway, I've got all good colours there to be used. Now stop watching the time and just do a bit of nice embroidery, Sonia. Just do some nice embroidery. You have to do that trial and error thing, you know. You don't know what's what you're looking for. I'm not saying other things I'm doing is not going to work. It's just not what I was looking for today, is it? And what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to pick up these bits here on the edge. Go around and I don't know why that's not going to loop there. I'm going to use that bit, but I'll use this bit here for a loop on it. I'm picking up the thread and that bit, so I can just go around the outside of this and trim it. Okay? Because nothing's going to be left, it's just one thing on it. That can't happen. It's got to be... What have I got here? Get away. Got to go under there and under there, okay? Under this bit and under that bit. Gonna have to get some sort of a bit and process done on it before, so I can show you what we're getting into. But you know, it can change all the way I go. It can change all the way I go. Sorry about this. I clear my throat. I've a bit of a cough again. That's not good. I'm not happy about that. Could be just the weather, I suppose. Could be just me. You lift that up a bit. It doesn't have to lay down under there because it's not attached to the green bit. It's just sitting on there to give it a bit of interest. I'll try and work out too now what I'm going to do with the middle bit. I'm sure I'll find something. I have seen lots of bits over the time. I imagine our brain picks up a couple of them, a couple of ideas as you go. But I remember, you know, I really like doing this. Well, I do, because it's crazy patchwork and this wool, well, felt and wool and that all together. That was weird. I looked up at the camera and I was a bit woozy there. I suppose because I'm doing this and then I like that. You never know what it's going to look like until it's finished though, do you? Hopefully. I'll get back onto that soon. Now I do want a few pieces coming up here, but I think I want to make them in a bit bigger, thicker piece of thread. Because I'm going to make a pistol stitch on that and see if it makes it, like, maybe. Just, maybe not a stem, it's just a strange flower. Or different flower. Just a different flower. A bit. Part of a petal. Okay. Mouthful of drink, sorry about this. That's cute. Why would I only have one of them? A tiny thing in that colour. Why have I only got one? No, that's too big. It's not quite what we need today. I don't think that is either. Excuse me. Now, will I do another petal? I'll do some flowers, a flower on here somewhere. A flower. Looks alright with all those bits. I was going to try and put them in the patch, but I don't think that's going to work because it's too big. I have a smaller one here. It's orange colour. Yeah, I look alright in that bit. Do I have a circle for that? I do have some stems in here. These have been, I think these have been cut out with Visifix on the back of them. Maybe not. Yeah, they have too. Good. Very good. Now that's something I like the idea of, yes. Here's a nice piece. Put that down there. Well, nobody said it wouldn't look good there, does it? Doesn't look too bad. What about this green one? No, don't that one. Oh, look at this, isn't this nice? Wow. I do get carried away, probably, don't I? But I really enjoy this. Really enjoy doing this. Yeah. I'm going to use the green one. Use the green one, Sonia. Fasten it to here. It will iron on, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to, if I pull the paper off the back, I can see that. If I can just put this down so it looks, well, it won't look like it's a real part of it, but it can go there, eh? It's very close to that colour there, but okay. Now I've got all these all over the place because I just put them down. Oh dear. And that's delicious, isn't it? I do like that. Yeah, that had the Visifix on it too, so I could iron it on, but again, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if that's the sort of thing I want to put there for some reason. Doesn't look like it wants to work for me. This hasn't got Visifix on it, so it's going to be too hard to sew. Let me see. Maybe we could go with this one here and put it somewhere else. No, no. No. Here. This one here. It doesn't matter if it's the same, got the same colours on it, does it? Really? And it doesn't matter if it's not connected to anything. I don't care if it's not connected to anything. I suppose I do need to connect this to something. It's starting to bother me. If you're only new to my channel, you'll understand that this is what process of doing something. Anyway, people who craft know what the process is of doing something. It's not a quick thing. It's not a quick fix at all, I'm afraid. Sometimes there's people out there that can just put stuff down and go and it works for them. It's just incredible. I don't know if I like that idea though. People doing that, it just doesn't seem fair to me. I don't know. I like that though. All good. I'm all good. I'm keen on that bit. Oh dear, yes, I am. And I'm going to have enough to come down here a bit. Now see, I like that now that I've got that there. I do, very much so. I do like that. I'm going to have that one. Okay. Now some green to put that down with, or not. Maybe we'll have a nice thin something different. What have we got here? I don't know if this blue would look any good on it or not. No, too close to too close to green, isn't it? This one will work. It's a bit different colour green, and it will work okay. But this has got to go underneath here. Doesn't it, Sonia? Don't leave that out. I'll catch that down in a minute. I'll have 2 rows of that. I'll have 2 lots, eh? So it'll be thicker. Righto. I've been round and round in this, haven't I? Round and round and round. I have. I need that to go under there. I'm just going to sew that bit first. That's sewed down. I hope it's got a knot in this. Yep, good. Nice piece of wool. I hope to come up with something interesting for you that I haven't done before. Oh well, I don't know if that's possible. Go on a lot of things, but you know, this is different. This is different. It is. It's a different way. Bit of crazy patchwork, isn't it? Move over there. Oh goodness. Okay, right, I've got that caught in there. Come out of there. I have to sew this down any minute now, so I'll save it from itself and me. I'm just going to do some little stab stitches, I think, to start with, just to get this in the right place. Need it there before I do anything else. Okay, come back out of there. Goodness. And I can do the stab stitches around the outside, just a straight stitch. That's all we need. Without the hairy bit off this thing. That looks cool. I'll come back and fix that in a minute. Go up here first and do this bit. Okay, sorry about that, it was my stomach. Not nice. I've actually pulled this down a bit tight, and that's okay. I'm okay with that, because I don't mind if you don't. It won't fray because it's felt, so it's not going to fray. A nice piece of wool felt actually, and it's not going to fray, so it'll be fine. I have to lift that one up over a bit, over the top of that. Oh, come on now, that's not good. Mucking me about. I'll go up this way. Then I can come back down to there. But I have to find a colour to put that vine down with. I'm sure I'll come up with something. Ouch, that hurt. If your thread suddenly gets short, you know you got it stuck at the back. Okay. You know you've got it caught on something if it gets too short all of a sudden. That could be a purple strawberry, because that's what it looks like, a strawberry, sort of. Don't you reckon? It's strawberry-like. I suppose I could use this to catch this now. I'll do the top bit first, and then I might get a thicker piece of thread, I think. I want something that you can see. Really, you know, really good. And get this right back under there. So it's hanging on nicely. It's not going anywhere. I am putting a few stitches on this to make sure that it's pulled down really tight, because I want to... I'm going to get another bit of thread first before I go any further. I need a thicker green one. We do have plenty of that. You can't really see that one. Not quite for the idea. Let me see about this one. Yeah, that's good. I'll have that. We thread it through this one here, I think. Should work. Now, it took me about an hour last night to do all that stitching. I think I only had one piece done. I'm going to do some combination stitches on them, so they're a bit more interesting, I think. I really want to get these ideas on this first. Split apart now, that's not good. Okay. Now, how much do you reckon I need to do this? I think I'll need something, right. I might just go down behind there. What do you reckon? You can push it down in there. Okay, so get a needle that's going to hold that. Or this, maybe. One anyway for starts. One. And I'm just going to push it through there. Even if it doesn't go through the back, it can just go up in here. Can't it? You know? Nobody's going to worry. Just put it through there, Sonia. Ooh. You just need a bit more muscle, that's all. Now I'm going to get this bit through. Got a bit in there. And go through here. And out this piece again. Which is a bit tight, this piece of blanket. So try not to, I'll make a bit of a, oh, that's not good. Pulled it out of there now. Oh, gracious me, did I? Oh, dear. Hang on, nobody panic. Oh, my hands are in the wrong, all in the way, I'm sorry about this. I was going to say in the wrong place, but they are too in the wrong place. I'll stitch that a bit more when I come to do that. Now I can cut this off and pull it back up a bit. See, look at that, and so nobody can know that that's been, that's been fiddled with, moved or something. Right, now, this one, I'm going to do some bullion stitches up here, right, to hold this all down and in. Make sure this doesn't come undone. I don't want them to be too big. Should be enough, I hope. Right through there. Suppose you just can't see what I'm doing again. Sorry about this. I do like that. That worked well. It looks good. That's what I wanted. So it's got to end. It's got this piece here that'll be the base of it. Okay. I'll do another one. Probably try to make it a bit smaller. Nine wraps this time. Well, I don't know if that's going to make much difference. It's only one wrap, but it could do. But oh, there's this stuff in my way. There's got all this stuff in my road. There we go. Pretty cool. Can you see this? See what I'm doing? I'll do another one because 3 I think should be nice. A bit smaller still. And that's what makes that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough. Pull it through. Shouldn't have let it go, but I did, and it'll probably sit down for me properly anyway. Look at that. So that's one of those. In there. Okie dokie. Right. Now, just sort of a bit wiggly this way and that. Okay. So, do I want to use this to still work that down? I think I could. Probably should have pulled that through a little bit tighter. Might be a tiny bit too loose. And I did want it twisted too. I didn't do that, did I? Because I think it looks really nice twisted. What do you reckon? I'm going to take it out and twist it because I can't help myself. Can't help myself. And I'll put a button on top of it now this time, or something else over the top of it. Yes, I do like that. But you know what? I'm not going to put this on it because it's going to take away from the thing itself. So I'm going to take this off. Undo it. Not undo it. I'm just going to end it off. I'm going to end this off, and then I'm going to put another piece of green. This one here, in that. So you can't really see it that much, I think. What do you reckon? Because I do not want to really take away from the nice twisted bit. I'll get down in there. Oh, great. Got it caught up. It's going to have to go that way because it... Alright. Oh yeah, I like this. I'm having fun doing this, people. I really do like doing this. Because when I do like something, I will continue. And I will. I have got a lot that I do like, and I will continue. Excuse me. You'll see it's coming back from time to time because there's just so much work behind me, around me and everything that I just... But I get the urge to do different things from time to time, and then you can see what's going on, eh? I'm sure I'm not the only one with all them UFOs. I really am. I'll put this over here, the end of it, because I just feel I'm going to come right over here with it actually, because I just feel I'm going to be able to trap it down there under something one time when I get to that bit, okay? Maybe the twisted look isn't as great as I thought it was going to be. Be able to pull it up a bit though, so because it's not all... It's not bad. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I do like that. Okay, so I'm going to have to go now, but I will continue on working on this anyway, so I'll do another video on it. Alright, maybe another 2. And then you'll get to see them pretty close together, I hope. Okay, so thank you very much for everybody for watching. And please leave me a thumbs up, and if you like what I do, subscribe to my channel. You can leave me a message if you want to. Just depends what you're using to put the message onto. I don't know really how it works. I tried to work it out because one lady wanted to put some comments on it. She couldn't figure out how to do it, and I'm sorry, but I can't sort of tell you. Only I think that you had to have a YouTube channel. I don't know. But anyway, if you want to do what is we got a pin in there? Okay. So thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.